Hi everyone, my name is Melvin and I'm the Group Benefit Manager here at Benevest. Some of you may already know me or we've already spoken, but just a little bit about myself. I've been working with Benevest for close to 8 years now, and I'm excited for what's to come. And with open enrollment for ACA and AEP right around the corner, this new group benefit program is gonna help put some extra money in your pocket and help grow your book of business. Now in this training, I wanna go over our 3-part process and how to sell group benefit plans. So let me start by saying that I've worked as an independent agent for many years now, selling ACA, Medicare, life insurance, and supplemental plans. And I mention this because as an agent, I understand all too well how important being efficient is, as well as practicing time management. And that's because you only have so many hours in the day. And sometimes we may overlook opportunities with members, which is why having the right type of support is the key to success. Now, this program is designed for new agents as well as experienced agents because we want to help take some of that workload off of your plate by partnering with you on the group side. You have the ability as an independent agent to sell group policies on your own, but this program is designed to help you either get started, and if you're just learning how to sell group, it's a great way to have hands-on training. And again, if you're experienced, this program is going to help you become more efficient by freeing up some of your time and taking some of that workload off of your plate. So this is a simple process, and I want to cover a few of the bonus tools that our marketing team will put together for you once you're on board. With that being said, let's jump right into it. A lot of times we come across members who are enrolling on the individual side, and they may mention that they are small business owners, or perhaps they know someone who is and they want to refer you the business. And as an agent, we get so wrapped up with selling the policy that we put their information aside, or perhaps we just don't follow up because we get stuck. We don't know where to go next. And group benefits can be confusing if it's unfamiliar territory. So here's a quick tip. Don't be scared to ask for referrals from your individual clients because they may be business owners, or perhaps they can refer you to someone they know who's a business owner. Now, the first thing I recommend to do is to take notes. And if you're not familiar with group plans, don't go into so much details up front, but rather try to gather as much information possible so that we can set up the initial discovery meeting and we have some information going into that meeting. Now, once you have a group or a small business prospect, try and lock them into a date to schedule a meeting and ask them if they prefer a Zoom meeting or a conference call. Now at this point, you can let them know that you're gonna have your group benefit partner on the call or the Zoom meeting. And if you prefer to have the meeting on your own, just let me know, let us know, and we can help you with the presentation. We can put it together for you, give you the email templates. So we can set you up to make sure that you feel comfortable in however it is that you wanna deal with your client. Either way, let the prospect know that you're gonna send them the group census, and we need that filled out before we can give them any type of specific information. Now, technically we have the discovery meeting first, and then we send them the census. So that's completely optional, and either way, the next step will be the discovery meeting or the fact-finding meeting. And all of this leads into the 3-part process, which is what I wanna keep simple, because keeping the process simple not only benefits the agent, but it also benefits our members. So once we're in the discovery meeting, which is also called the fact-finding meeting, we introduce ourselves and we want them to feel comfortable knowing that they have a team of people working to find solutions for them. So we want to focus on the attention to detail. Now, in the first part of the process, we go over HRA options. So this is part of the 3-part process. What is an HRA? It's a health reimbursement allowance. And if it's something they want to learn more about, what we do is we set up a separate meeting with our HRA specialist so they can go over calculations and specific details. And just in case you want to learn more about HRAs, feel free to visit our website, hraoptions.com. And feel free to share the website with your prospects as well. Now, this may not be for everyone, but there are some flexible options and we want to explore and discover different solutions to fit their needs. So again, an HRA may or may not be something that is suitable for the client or the prospect, but it's a great way to get the conversation going, and it's also a great way to get your foot in the door if you ever come across someone who is a potential prospect, because most people don't even know what an HRA is. So this gives you the opportunity of sparking their curiosity and letting them know that we could set up that second meeting if it's something they would be interested in learning more specific about. Now, I wouldn't go into so much detail at first because at this point, we're still discovering their needs and exploring their options. Which brings us to the second part of the process. So the second part of the process is comparing traditional health plans to self-funded plans. So with self-funded plans, most of the group has to be healthy. And that's because these type of plans are typically underwritten. I don't want to go over specifics in this video about self-funded plans, but we'll cover that in a separate video, or you can check out our full group benefit training on insureuniversity.com. Now, once we go over these options, if they want to get a quote right away, we need that census filled out. So that's why I mentioned earlier that you can be proactive and email them the census up front before we have the discovery meeting, or at this point, we let them know that we'll be sending them the census because we can't give them any type of prices until we have that information. So basically we're comparing self-funded plans, which means that the business owner can get a portion of that claims money back at the end of the year, if not all of it, compared to traditional health plans. And that's the second part of the process. So once we explain how these different types of plans work and we go over the HRA options, we should have an idea about what the prospect more or less is looking for. We've got the HRA options that we've covered, we have the self-funded plans and traditional health plans. And when it comes to health plans, we browse around 1,000 different plans, and we want to narrow it down to 2 or 3 different types of plans, which gives their employees options based on their budgets. And we can filter it down to specifics based on their copays, the co-insurance and deductibles, as well as networks such as PPOs, HMOs, POS, and EPOs. So whatever they're looking for, we can narrow it down and give them specifically that information. Now, once we have the type of plan in place that they're looking for, we move on to the third part of the process. Now, the third part of the process is the supplemental plans. They're otherwise known as voluntary employee benefits. So keep in mind, they don't need a major health plan to enroll in voluntary benefits. These type of benefits such as disability, dental, cancer policies, life insurance can be standalone, or they can be set up to complement what they currently have in place or to complement their health plans. So in this discovery meeting, we laid out the 3-part process, which is exploring HRA options, going over traditional health plans and group reimbursement plans, and touching base on employee voluntary benefits. So we should have a feel more or less of what the business owner is interested in, but we're guiding them along the way. And although we go over the basics and the discovery meeting, we take things step by step, and the next step is to create the presentation based on the information we gathered in that discovery meeting. So we go over all this information, we find out what the business owner is looking for through the 3-part process, and then we go back to the drawing board and we create the presentation. We also send them some information they can review directly to their email, but we want to make sure that we don't overwhelm them with too much information up front and cause paralysis by analysis. So again, we're guiding them step by step throughout the process. Now, by partnering with us here at Benevest, I'm sure you'll find the value in having a partner that's going to take that workload off you and create the presentation and the quotes and help you explore additional opportunities that are often overlooked. And that means more benefits for the prospect and more money in your pocket. And we can help create a seamless experience for our members. We want to help grow your book of business and keep it on the books. So not only our members stay with us long term, but they'll be more than happy to refer you additional business owners that they may know. And it's all about creating that experience and just doing what's right for our clients. Now, to get started with our partnership program, you can email me directly at melvin@benevest.com or write us at office@benevest.com and request the agent agreement form. We will then send you the email, and all you have to do is review it and simply reply that you agree. And once you agree, you're going to receive a separate email with a DocuSign, which you electronically sign, agreeing to the terms and conditions. So you don't have to be contracted up front with the carriers to start doing business. Basically, we can start doing business right away. Now, as far as commissions, typically there's a 50-50 split on the group health plan, which stays in place for the first 3 years. And the agent as well as Benevest are both the agents of record. But after those first 3 years, the agent becomes the sole agent of record, unless the agent wants us to continue to service that account. But we can always discuss that down the line. If you need help, just know that we're here to help. So to participate in this partnership program, we like our agents to work 1 or 2 group policies with us, and after that, you may feel comfortable enough to do everything on your own. But keep in mind that you can partner with us as often as you would like. And again, the value is not only the experience that you're going to learn by working with us on these group plans, but also freeing up your time and making the process easier and more efficient so you can focus more on your individual line of business and administrative work, especially during this open enrollment. Now, I have agents that call me all the time because they just don't want to deal with all the headaches and all the work that comes with writing bigger policies. So we're going to help with the presentation, the quoting, and the enrollment process, and of course help you explore additional opportunities that you may miss because you have another person working with you to explore those options. Now, as an added benefit to our partnership program, our marketing team will provide you with business marketing tools, such as email templates, a landing page, a flyer to attract prospects, additional training, a prospecting script, and of course, consultations with a team of experts and so much more. And we even have a few free products that we can offer our prospects, such as MD Live and free accidental death and dismemberment insurance at no cost to the employer, just for allowing us to present our services to them. So those are some great tools that you can use when you're prospecting and offering someone something just for their time to get your foot in the door. And there's so much added value to partnering with us on the group side that I could go on, but I wanted to try to put something together quick in this training that will at least give you a heads up on our program, what it's all about, our 3-part process, so we can keep it simple and get you started making money and building your book of business. Now, I hope you found this training useful, and if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to me by email, and stay tuned for more videos and trainings coming soon. Also, feel free to visit our website and our YouTube page and check out our video content and subscribe, like, and share. Again, thank you for your time. We wish you much success. Melvin Otero, signing out.